So there are many strategies that will help you with all of your classes and its tests. So for example, it is important that you pay attention all the time in class because you don't want to get lost just because you're playing some game on your iPad. Next, you should always try to participate in class and be engaged so you can be focused and understand the material that you're learning. It is also important that you take notes because you will need them later for a final or even a test or a homework. Next, it is important to do the classwork that the teacher gives you because it is practice and it's good to test your knowledge because you might want to see what you need to work on and what you're good at. Lastly, it is important to never skip a homework assignment. First, because it will lower your grade, and second, because it's good to practice for future tests that may come. How to prepare for a test. So, first, it is important that you go through any of your previous tests that go over the material that is relevant for your test. You should also look over your notes and make sure that you are comfortable with all the material and all the topics that may appear on your test. Next, it is very important that you go to extra help to clear up any difficulties that you may have. And it's important that if you are very confused with the material, that you do not go to the extra help session only the day before the test, but you try to go 2 days before, 3 days before. Next, it is helpful to redo homework assignments and classwork assignments for extra practice to make sure you're comfortable with the topics for the test. Especially when taking a science class, it is important that you come to a test prepared with all the materials you're responsible for. So you might need a calculator and a specific type. You might need a ruler, a protractor, or a specific reference table depending on your course. Finally, here are some helpful tips that you should always have in mind when taking a test or even being in a science class. You always have to make sure that you have confidence in yourself because if you studied, most likely you will do well. It is also important to not procrastinate and leave things to the last minute because it'll just stress you out even more and make you unprepared for a test or even an assignment. It is also important to always be calm when taking tests because your chances of making careless mistakes are higher when you're nervous. Also, if you're stuck on an answer and you're gonna guess, choose C because most people say that C has a higher percentage of being correct. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video.